Hello, my name is Marcus. Welcome to my channel. I am an avid Disney World enthusiast. I've been taking my family to this resort and have been experiencing these parks for the last 15 years. This one, we went to Walt Disney World during the frigid month of January. The temperatures reached to the downwards of 25 and 30 degrees. It was absolutely horrific. Usually Disney World is around the range of 75 to 90 degrees outside. So it's definitely a rare case where Disneyland felt like home. I'm from Kentucky, and we definitely are in the middle of a snowstorm right now. This one is a little bit different. This is just our full weekend ambiance view. Everything that you're seeing in this vlog, I have filmed before. So I just really didn't feel the need to separate it into chunks to focus on park to park. This is just everything. There's a few tidbits that I'm going to hop in and talk about specifically, but for the bulk, the majority of the video, I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to let Disney World do what it does best, just entertain. So just sit back, have fun. If you enjoy it, cool, awesome. So let's get to it, man. We stayed at the Polynesian. You know, I have showcased an entire vlog of this resort before. There's nothing that we did here new this go around, so still just enjoy it, and let's go from there, man. No matter what, every time I pass this Minnie Mouse at the Polynesian Resort, I have to film it. Whether it's taking a picture, filming it, maybe like 4 or 5 seconds, I gotta get it. So while we're here, I figured, let's do some window shopping. You know, I'm not buying anything, but it's always cool to see some new Walt Disney World merchandise to, kind of float your boat. So even though it's just a refrigerator, man, you gotta appreciate any form of Cinderella Castle. I like these pins too. Certainly a fancy way to sign your John Hancock if you ever needed to for somebody, even though we all type of iPads and phones and tablets nowadays, but it is what it is. I like this Polynesian Resort ornament as well. If you know my channel, you know I collect the little ornaments of the castles and whatnot, so I don't know if I necessarily needed a little ornament for 35 bucks for the Polynesian Resort, but it is cool that it exists. Maybe one day. That'd be like one of them random purchases if I like won the lottery or something. Like, why not? Let's add it to the collection just because. For anybody that needed to know, I am a housing inspector by day, so bear with me as I do this room tour / housing inspection of the Polynesian the hotel room. It's still a very nice room, it is, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we have done this before. I have seen every inch of this exact room before, so yeah. It's actually not by accident that I do this. It's actually a little bit of PTSD from our past that kind of goes along with this. Back in the day before Faith was born, me and Jay was traveling to Orlando. We weren't staying on Disney property, but we were staying at a hotel on our drive. I believe it was a Hilton Head Hotel. If I wanted to take a guess, it's been at least like 10 years. But literally when we walked into the room, Jay took off her shoes and she ended up stepping on a piece of glass. So then we had to go and complain, and yeah, it was just a whole ordeal. It was horrible. So, and this is before I was really vlogging. So this is why at this point now, I, make it a point to film every inch of the room that we enter before we really get situated and comfortable, just in case, something happens and we need to go and make a formal complaint so that we can prove to the hotel, like, hey, like, this is what happened. Help us, help. We need help. Very good. How about that music, though? Easily one of the greatest perks of staying at the Polynesian that will never get old ever, being able to literally see into the Magic Kingdom at nighttime and at daytime, getting the views of Cinderella Castle, Spaceship Earth, and Tron. Also being able to see the Grand Floridian Resort, the Contemporary Resort. It's so freaking cool, man. This is definitely one of the best aspects of staying at this resort. Can't beat it. With the power of the Disney Vacation Club, it is a possibility to us normal folk. Yeah, buddy. Can't beat it. Nothing like a little custodial Disney magic to end the night. They left a Mickey towel on our bedspread there. That's super nice, man. That always puts a smile on the face and really makes you feel like, yeah, I have arrived at home. I have arrived at my destination after a full day of traveling. Just makes you feel good. It just puts that fiery center inside of your soul, inside of your heart. Not to hop on my soapbox so early into the video, but it's those small little details that, when people ask us, like, why do y'all go to Disney World so often, 2 to 3 times a year? Oh my God. How do y'all afford it? Why do y'all do it? How come y'all go so often? Because of the little things, man. Because to see the smile on my wife's face, to see the smile on my daughter's face, it makes me happy. It makes us happy. Just, don't you just want to be happy at the end of the day? That's why, man. That's why we do it. That's why we go. Other reason why we keep going is that Disney is always building something new. I feel like every time we enter this resort, it is a new attraction of some sort to experience. They're doing some major construction over at the Polynesian right now, so I definitely felt it was my duty to showcase this to you all. So very, very cool, man. I like seeing the work at hand, to see the magic come to life, to see it being built from the ground up. That always intrigues my soul for sure. Uh-oh, gotta kill this part for copyright. But I'll at least tell you about it, though. So the new Zootopia stage show at Animal Kingdom, it takes place in the Tree of Life, took the place of A Bug's Life. And, it's essentially kind of tells like a 15-minute synopsis of the storyline of Zootopia 1 and 2. They have Judy and Nick Wilde going and solving the crime. The sheep character, that's the mayor, ends up being the bad guy. It was okay. It's kind of, I can see why everybody's having such an issue with it. It's one of those Disney attractions where, like, cool, we did it once, yay, but would I ever do it again? No. I mean, if Jay wants to do it or Fake wants to do it, cool. I can sit through it. I can enjoy it, whatever. Just give me a couple shots of bourbon, you know, maybe a little more. And I'll be cool. But would I ever walk in and do this attraction again by myself? No, absolutely not. Just saying, you know, but I mean, if you really enjoyed it, hey, listen, cool. You're cool. Me personally, though, it's not for me. It's not for me. And I enjoy the Zootopia franchise. I really do. But, you know, this is just not a type of show for me that I need to see over and over and over and over again. It's not like an Expedition Everest or a Flight of Passage or a Lion King, where it's a show that you need to do over and over and over again to really develop a passion for it. This is just not that. Sorry. What's funny is I actually considered doing just a full separate video dissecting this show on why, you know, do it one time just to get the grand scope of the show. But this is definitely not a repeat experience. I'm kind of glad I did. I'm glad I just, I'm doing this little portion of this big long vlog here. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't deserve that much of your time, man. It just doesn't. I'm sorry. It's just nothing personal again, but it just doesn't, man. Not to mention the 3D aspects of it are okay, kind of subpar, not the best. I mean, honestly, the 3D of Bug's Life may have been a little bit better. I mean, the CGI of the show is cool. The 3D aspects of it were okay, not the best, but like I said, it's just something that I would never do it again by choice.
Hello everyone, welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. My name is Sierra, I'll be your safari driver and your safari guide as we head out today on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, a few safety reminders, any photos or videos of them, you're more than welcome to. I just recommend getting those cell phones or cameras out and ready. Lines kind of running down their sides. Got a little bit of extra skin under their neck that is called a dewlap. Dewlaps are thought to help them retain water in their bodies, which is super. Animals, bighorns, these are Ankole cattle. Now the ones closest to us, these are young Ankole cattle. There's one a little bit further ahead, also still on the right. Here, and a group of zebras called a dazzle. And a group, they stand around 6 feet tall. Looks like this giraffe's going right through the bush here.
Look, you see it? He is eating on the leaves.
Not quite all the way to the top. So in order to get to all that food, it's going to be easier for them to knock that tree over. Now this African elephant off to the right looks like they might be eating some food. And they eat a lot of food every day, anywhere from about 4 to 6% of their body weight a day. Oh, you're right, there is another one. The one that is kind of under that palm tree. Yeah, you can see the trunk. Looks like they're looking for something in the rocks.
Is that a baby?
Yeah, it looks like a young elephant there. We'll see if they come out from around. They might be rock climbing a little bit there. There is a young elephant here. That does mean that all of the adults are going to be females, because baby elephants are going to hang out with their mamas. Nose, they have cute little heart-shaped noses. Oh, they do really. You can also see the male lion kind of on top of that flat area there.
Oh my God.
So what's funny is we were actually there during Dinosaur's final weekend, their final day. We had fully intended on riding it, getting that one last ride before the attraction closed forever. But once we got wind of the attraction being at a 280-minute wait, how many hours is that? That's 60, 120, 180, 240. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, we'll just wait for Indiana Jones. We'll just wait. We're okay. We're okay. We love you, dinosaur. But no. Just keep it real. I don't know if I got it in me.
I don't.
Hey guys, what are we thinking?
So long, everybody. Have a great day. You guys can go on. Exit to gift shop.
Players coming together to make it good.
Julie, she's right, my tall friend. You've got her leg loose and cut her up.
The Warriors, you never know what you can do till you try.
You know what Mama Odie would say if she were here. You gotta dig a little deep to find out who you are. Don't matter what you look like. Don't matter what you wear. Don't matter how many ingredients you got on the finger. We don't care.
We don't care. Doesn't matter where you come from. Don't even matter who you are. Big, small, short, tall, we got 'em all in here.
And they all knew what they wanted.
It was the best day ever.
Oh, Mickey.
I guess you're still alive.
Crazy thing is, even though it was freezing outside, it was like 35 degrees this day. And, we were late into the evening here. I mean, it was still a very busy day for the Magic Kingdom in the beginning of February, the end of January. A lot of people have been saying that the slow season has been destroyed at Walt Disney World. I'm going to have to be inclined to agree.
Making sure there are no children on the bench, please.
Tell you what, I'm in the high to level now.
Space shuttle, for your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the rocket. And once you're through, you're clear for launch.
Hi. How's it going there? Hope you're enjoying the video so far. So I figured I'd give a little bit of explanation of what's going on here. So the cast member had told me to put my phone away because I was filming this guy being stuck on Space Mountain. Somehow, if you've been on Space Mountain before, you get into the little space chute. It's kind of a long, but you put your legs like long ways to the thing, this little black handlebar here, you pull it down. Well, when this dude pulled his handlebar down, it got stuck, it got jammed, and he couldn't get it back up. So the cast members were trying to get him out, and they couldn't get him out. We ended up being delayed like another 25-30 minutes or so. We were already on the wait time for an hour. It kind of sucks. We were supposed to go see the new nighttime parade. I cannot think of the name of it to save my life. I was supposed to do a separate video of that for the channel. I mean, if you were wondering, I just couldn't get to it. I got a couple of shots, but it just wasn't worth it because it wasn't a shot that I was really appreciating to my liking. So I added a little bit at the end of our Magic Kingdom Day vlog here, but it is what it is. Just stuff happens, kind of the thing with Disney World, especially when you're technically a tourist. I mean, if we lived in Orlando, we could probably just come back the next day with the annual pass. But if you're coming from as a tourist from Kentucky, if you don't get it, you don't get it. It's life. So, here's what we got. The parade of what we saw, it looks amazing. It really does. The glow in the dark, the light enchanted parade floats look fantastic. They really did. At least what we saw. Hopefully when we go back, we'll get to see a full recognized version of the parade where I can really appreciate it. So it is what it is. It's life. Not the end of the world. Definitely first world problems, but I figured I'd take the time to at least mention something about it though. So yeah. Also, while I got you here, I should probably explain why we were taking the boat back. That was just not by choice. That night specifically, for some reason, the entire monorail system went down as well. I don't think it was any kind of an accident or anything of that nature. We definitely didn't see anything in the news. Surely if something serious would have happened, somebody would have captured it and put it on the news. But yeah, we had to take the boat back to the Polynesian because the entire monorail system went down that night. So at least we got a cool showing of the water parade. So that was pretty fun. I can't show the sound of that. It's probably copyright as well, FYI. But, you know, ultimately it was a cool night. You know, we got to experience a little bit of different aspects of Disney World. We had seen the water parade before, but I had never filmed it before. So, you know, hopefully you can appreciate that for sure. So, cool beans.
It's the most underrated thing at Disney World. I found this out.
A cheeseburger spring roll?
That's right, Travis Kelsey. You flat bun loving, chief craving, need to retire ass mofo. That's right, my friends. There is no denying that the cheeseburger egg rolls from Magic Kingdom, in my opinion, is the best snack that I have ever had in a Disney park, period. What the Kelsey brothers were talking about, he had 17 of them. Listen, there's been times where we were at specific dessert parties, where you would get an unlimited number of them. Oh my God. I think I gained like at least 10, 15 pounds off of eating like 20 of them bad boys. Just the buttery, flaky crust, the tenderized ground beef in there, the cheese, the mustard, the ketchup, the pickles, the onion powder. You can taste the paprika. You can taste a little bit of Cajun in there, salt, pepper, juicy. And then they give you a little mac Cajun sauce. It kind of tastes like mac sauce with a little bit of hot sauce infused in there. You can taste a little pickle slices in there as well. Dude, it's so good. I cannot express how good this snack is. You can get them from this little side cart at the Magic Kingdom. You get 2 for $10. It's a little bit egregious, I'm not gonna lie, but it is so good, man. Easily my favorite snack in all of Walt Disney World. Not even just the Magic Kingdom, all of Walt Disney World, period. So definitely the coolest thing about this location is that it is not hard to find. Literally, you make that first left after you finish out Main Street. You're right in front of Cinderella Castle. And right before you turn into Adventureland, the cart to get your cheeseburger egg rolls or your pizza egg rolls is right there. Y'all ever eat on top of a Disney World trash can before? Of course you have. Here's time for trash can review. Let me cut into that thing. You can see the cheese and the mustard, the ground beef in there, the pickles. Dude, it's so good. We dip it into that mac sauce, the Cajun mac sauce. Give it a good dip there. Give it a solidified bite. I'm not really much for showing myself eating, but just for this special occasion, I'll show you myself chewing and taking a bite. You see that flake just pop off of that right there? It's just delectable. Salivating. It's so good, man. The buttery, the flakiness, the tenderizedness of it. Yeah, I went to journalism school to review food, if you didn't notice. I'm an expert. All jokes aside, though, if I'm being very, very serious, like I say, this is easily one of the best snacks in all the Walt Disney World, man. Highly, highly recommended. If you're any fan of a cheeseburger or just egg rolls in general, there's something about combining the two and putting that Disney spin on it. It just comes out magical. It really does. Give it a try, man. So while I got your attention here, let's go ahead and let's talk about some other Magic Kingdom snacks like Tiana's Beignets. Literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from Tiana's Bayou Adventure over in Adventureland. It is a puffed baguette pastry covered in powdered sugar, warm honey, very flaky, very light. I feel like you could eat like 50 of these things and not really feel it at all. It is absolutely delectable as well. A current staple of the Magic Kingdom for sure. You know, if you have, a literal 5 to 10 minutes to spare out of your day, specifically if you want to get the full feeling right after you ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I would highly recommend giving this snack a try. It's so good, man. It is a pure staple that you see in the movie Princess and the Frog, so it definitely gets you in the Disney spirit. Highly, highly recommended. It's so good, man. Definitely a close second when it comes to best snacks in the Magic Kingdom for sure. Y'all still here? Cool. All right. Let me tell you what we had for dinner tonight. So we were staying at the Polynesian Resort. We had flatbread pizza, this cool cupcake with chocolate icing. We had a barbecue pork bun and fries. Very tender, very delicious. Then I had the burger, pure beef, a quarter of a pound. Had pickles, lettuce, tomato, American cheese, fries. I got some ketchup and some mayonnaise mayonnaise to dip. Absolutely delicious. You can look in there. My burger was well done. Even though it was well done, still very juicy, very tasty. It has some good seasoning to it. Very delicious, man. Highly recommend that as well. That is at the Polynesian Resort. But honestly, that is a burger that really you could get all over Disney World. Next, our food adventures takes us over to Animal Kingdom, the Pandora, the world of Avatar, where, to be completely honest, I tell you what, we've been going to these parks for the last 15 years, and we had never eaten inside of this restaurant, and that changes today. So we got the meatball here, we got the sauteed beef, chicken, noodles, the vegetable melody with a creamy herb sauce. Jay got the chicken and the sauteed beef as well without the herb sauce. I got a green beer. There's Org's Ale, and Faith got cheese quesadilla and chips. Very delicious. I'm not gonna lie. I ate every morsel of this. The only thing that kind of was not very fun, it kind of got cold halfway into the meal. It was freezing outside. This is in the middle of January, so the wind blowing throughout the restaurant from the out exterior outdoors kind of cooled our food down. So obviously eat fast, but it was so good, man. It really was. A very, very recommended restaurant. If you ever get the chance to indulge, I would say definitely a pure Asian cuisine that will not let you down for sure. Maybe could have used a little bit of pepper, a little bit of paprika, maybe some hot sauce, but that's just my own personal taste. But if you're a fan of Asian cuisine, of beef, chicken, and ramen noodles, this is definitely right up your alley for sure. Still here with me? Cool. All right. While we were in Hollywood Studios, we also took the opportunity to hit Starbucks and get the carrot cake whoopie pie. In my opinion, this is one of the best desserts that you can get in all of Disney World as well. Very tasty, soft, moist carrot cake pieces with some cream cheese or whoopie icing in the midst of it. Very, very good, man. Always been one of my favorites. During this weekend to Walt Disney World, we also took part in the dining plan. There was 2 adults, 1 child, obviously. However, the deal for this little go around here was that the kids partook in the dining plan for free. So technically we didn't have to pay for Faith. However, it was kind of pointless because Faith is 9 and we're kind of at a point where she's starting to hit those preteen years, and her appetite has grown exponentially since we first started going to Walt Disney World. So we ended up having to pay separately for her meals anyways, because the kids dining plan meals was just not enough food. So we ended up having a couple of extra kid meals that we had to spend and partake in before we ended our trip. Certainly not a huge deal. I would even say even maybe first world problem-esque, but definitely something worth mentioning. So for the weekend, we got 2 meals per adult and like 1 snack per day for me and Jay. And then the kids supposed to get 1 or 2 kids meals per day and 1 snack. So overall, when it comes to price, the plan was about $260 something, right? So like I said, not a horrible deal, especially technically when we got Faith's entire meal plan for free, but just definitely something worth noting that if your kid is starting to hit those preteen years, it might be time to bump them up to an adult meal plan instead of the kids plan, because some of the options are definitely limited when it comes to the kids meal plan as well. Like the flatbread pizza that you saw her eating at the Polynesian, not on the meal plan. The cheeseburger egg rolls that I was eating at Magic Kingdom, not on the meal plan. Usually this comes to like fruit, drinks, very small like cupcakes, candy bars, so on and so forth. You're definitely not getting anything extravagant with the snack credits or the kids meal credits, that's for sure. However, I digress in saying that we still did absolutely enjoy our time eating at Walt Disney World during this past weekend, so definitely cannot take that away for sure. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. We're gonna make it happen. Let's take a ride and spend that day on the countryside.
Testing, testing. This thing on. Can you all hear me? Way back. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
That's right. Everyone to your position.
Includes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you.
We don't need a bag. Right. You carry the no bags.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen him?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
Every time. Y'all the rebel spy every time.
It's a cartoon. I don't like the look of this.
Just what are you doing here? Don't stay low. Confusing their traction. And put your shields up. If they work.
I am Mars Kanata, and I come to you with an urgent message. The shadow of the dark side is spreading across the galaxy. My friends in the Resistance need your help. Even you.
Whoa.
Head to the coordinates I'm sending you. We must face them and fight them. Now go!
The right coordinates. I wasn't programmed for this. Watch out!
Here we go again. Okay.
course, I wouldn't feel like it was me if I didn't at least look at at least a couple of action figures during our Disney vacation. We got the Anakin here. We got this Valentine's Day special stuffed animal action figure. You know, these Ahsoka Tano lightsabers, I've been wanting them for a few years. When I first wanted them, they were only like $200. Now they're $350. Okay. When I got my Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker lightsabers, they were only $100 a piece. Now they're $250. Ha ha ha! Disney. Oh, what's happening? Jesus Christ. Little tidbit, they just built this little popcorn shack shop over in Hollywood Studios. The cheeseburger egg rolls that you get in Magic Kingdom, you can get the pepperoni pizza egg rolls over here in Hollywood Studios in Toy Story Land.
Wonderful Buds and all my pals have set up the Midway Mania playset just for you. So Randy's away.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a... You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination. It's a tower of terror.
Oh, wow.
We're here already.
Forever, Elsa and I will be celebrating the Arendelle Festival! Yay! Woohoo! Oh, I'm Anna. Hi. Oh, now I'm honored to introduce to you the Arendelle Royal Historians.
Yeah! Hi!
Really works.
No.
What are we gonna do?
No.
I don't want Elsa to miss the Arendelle Festival. Oh, and everyone's already here. And this is almost as bad as that blizzard.
Yeah, and we got this. You go find your sister. We'll share the history of Arendelle.
Yeah, we'll get everyone to sing all the royal anthems, right?
Okay, well, that sounds...
Was different. She was born with special powers.
Magical powers that created snow and ice on a love lake and Elsa's magical snow.
Until one night when something awful happened and Elsa built a monster snowman. Show 'em that!
What? No, Eric, you're jumping ahead again. No, this is the part where Elsa hits Anna with the powers, freezing her head.
The king and the queen took Anna to the help of the trolls. If you don't know what a
Several years have passed and it was time for Elsa to take the crown.
Elsa stole the crown. That's called grand larceny. Can you say larceny? You don't have to talk to me. I'm a stranger.
Did you sleep through all of Arendelle History 101?
Yeah.
Well, Elsa was become Queen of Arendelle.
And what about her snowy powers?
Exactly. She was afraid her powers would show and she'd be cast out of the kingdom forever.
Right. Meanwhile, Princess...
I'm jealous because he's dreamy.
I think he was pronounced creepy.
No, that guy is dreamy. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Yes, he is.
It's not necessary.
Yes, it is.
Anna was wondering if you've seen Elsa. We don't want her to miss the Arendelle Festival.
Not that I... No one believes you.
I'm gonna get back to Anna.
Yeah, bet.
And find Elsa.
Right. Chris!
But luckily the snow was there to soften their fall.
We learned that Olaf has no skull and no bones.
I don't have a skull.
And...
Or bones.
There it is.
Or does she save herself? Does she save her sister? What to do?
What to do? What to do?
Eric, do something. That is
Olaf to the rescue again! Olaf slaps Hans for bad looking and then kisses Anna. That's right, the talking snowman is the act of true love like a thaw frozen heart and everybody lives happily ever after because some people are worth melting for. The end! Anna!
Kristoff!
Hello again.
Have you found your sister yet?
Oh, well, we're still kind of looking for her.
Kristoff, what's happening?
Well, it's getting cold in here. That can only mean one thing.
Oh, I hope so. Then we can really celebrate the Arendelle Festival. Elsa! I'm so glad you're here. The royal historians have been telling our story.
Thank you. That was a very good story you told. Although the ending felt strange.
Oh, well, Olaf did help a lot.
Anna, you saved our whole kingdom. It was you who saved your sister and yourself.
An act of true love will thaw a frozen heart.
You're my sister, Elsa. I love you.
Aww.
Excuse me, Queen Elsa. The citizens of the Kingdom of Hollywood did a great job singing our anthem.
I look great too.
That's wonderful. You make all of Arendelle very proud.
Yay! Come over to the palace whenever you want.
Here we go.
The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance.
And today we received word that Amelia Earhart means Atlantic Defense of the Ordeal. Today, June 19.
Everyone could have one of these amazing ships in their own house. Once again, we stand on the truly amazing community.
In preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward. Please.
We are here at the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow to celebrate the Festival of the Arts, the Once Upon a Time Celebrating Disney on Broadway. This is a very cool walkthrough experience. Filmed it for you guys, so just sit back, listen to the music, and just enjoy the show. Let's get to it.
Now I see we were never meant to be. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn.
That's because this planet is alive and always working to keep things in balance. Forests and oceans soak up carbon dioxide and provide oxygen. Arctic seas absorb CO2 as well. And polar ice helps keep the planet cool, while desert winds warm it up and blow nutrients across the land. Even lightning plays a role in keeping the land fertile. When the biomes are healthy, these maintenance forces of nature are in balance as well. But, full disclosure, things are changing in the marketplace. Temperature
helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects: the need to produce food for a growing.
I'm very curious if this is new. I never knew the Wally characters was back here. It's super cool, man.
The blue ones mean no people.
by this point, man, you can look at the water and tell it's freezing, man. I mean, it's about 20 degrees right now. It's easily the coldest that we have ever been in Walt Disney World. Even walking around, the wind, the cold, brisk air was blowing in our face. It was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. We're still trying to enjoy ourselves, but we're definitely reaching our wits end here. It was still a fun day, but as you can see, I'm glad we packed our winter gear. It was cold. So conclude our weekend at Walt Disney World for this go around. We stayed at the Saratoga Springs. We had 2 nights at the Polynesian. We had 1 night at Saratoga Springs. If you have DVC, sometimes it just goes like that when it comes to the points and the availability of each resort. We had a perfect view in front of Paddlefish. Fortunately, this happened on a night where no scuba diver robbers were able to steal a bunch of money from Paddlefish. If you know, you know. But yeah, we'll give you a quick little room tour of our Saratoga Springs. We've stayed in these types of rooms numerous times in the past, so nothing new to something that we have done, plenty of times in the past. So, we had a really great time. Just a little quick getaway to Disney World, our home away from home. It was freezing. That's the only nitpick that I have for the weekend. We got to do the majority of our favorite rides. We're coming up on an hour and almost 15 minutes, man. So if you took this entire journey with me, thank you. I truly do appreciate it. This helps the channel grow tremendously. You don't even know. If you really did take this full journey with me, that's stupendous, man. It really is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you want to see more content just like this, you know what to do. You can hit that subscribe button. We tend to go to the Disney parks, Universal Studios 2 to 3 times a year. We are avid Disney World and Universal Studios fans. So if you're interested in that type of content, make sure you get subscribed. Go ahead and follow me at youtube.com/MarjackSeventy9. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, my friends, thank you guys for the years of support, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.